Hello, beautiful souls. So today I took some cards for you, okay? And the first card I took was aging, okay? And it's so funny because I was like doing my makeup and all of this, right? And it's something I think about, right? I'm almost 40 years, I guess, in 1 year and a half. I'm gonna be 40, and so it's something that comes up in my mind, right? The age, the card, sorry, the card says, I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti, for divine energy, okay, if you want to translate it. And then I took the card Despair. I need your divine intersection right now, O Great Spirit. Lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Then I took the card True Love. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner. But the sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. So I feel like this is about a twin flame or soulmate connection, okay? I mentioned in my Instagram that soulmate or twin flame connections, they always have an obstacle, right? They always have an obstacle. Whether it's like distance, whether there is availability, whether there is, in this case, age, right? And so I knew what this message was talking about. I feel like take whatever resonates from this message, okay? I feel like you, within your twin flame or soulmate connection, okay, there's an issue of age. Maybe you are older than this person, okay? I feel like you are older than this person. And I feel like for some reason you are in a separation, right? And there's always obstacles within these connections, or like a separation period, right? Because not only for you to develop true love within yourself, right? Not only for you to develop sovereignty, right, within yourself, also to like sometimes to heal whatever comes up from the relationship, because as we know, these relationships are not ever easy, right? They bring up a lot of things within us, right? and and sometimes it is for you to develop your true gifts, right? One of the things that we develop so much in this type of relationships is telepathy, right? The ability of being connected through thoughts or sensations, or right, it's above thoughts. Right, telepathy is always above thoughts. And so I feel like there was a separation period that you had with this person. I feel like aging is significant here, right? I feel like you maybe felt like this person wasn't attracted to you enough, or or that would be an issue for them in some type of way. I feel like that's what's I thought it was about me, right? But I feel like it's a message for you guys, right? I also took some tarot cards for you, okay? And you're represented by the strength card. So I feel like you're dealing with the separation or this problems very, very good, okay? I feel like you're overcoming your obstacles. I feel like you're even if you're dealing with this type of like, you're feeling kind of rejected, or you're feeling like this person didn't find you attractive enough, or they were looking for some younger energies. That doesn't make sense, right? Because I feel like whoever I'm talking about, you're very connected with spirit, and that brings you like a childlike energy, right? And that also makes you look so much younger than your age, right? And yeah, and I feel like that's the mentality you're having here, right? I also took the Two of Cups, so this might change your view about the situation, right? I feel like there's so much love, because there's so much love here, admiration, right? I feel like there's fire. I feel like there's curiosity. I feel like there's so much like attraction that maybe you didn't saw it before, right? Which is kind of funny, but I feel like you didn't saw that part here. I feel like that sometimes we forget spirit, right? And the higher work we are doing in this type of like earthly relationships that we have, right? I feel like you forgot that part. You forgot that there is, if this is a spiritual higher ranking relationship, there is a need for you to develop your higher gifts, right? There is a need for two people to integrate whatever they need to integrate before union can appear, right? Because I took the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, so there is like this, I don't know how to explain, but good vibe, and like this energy of like being in love and wanting to give to the other and wanting to share with the other and wanting to, right? There is that, right? And I feel like that's bringing a tower to you, right? Because maybe you thought that there was not going to be a connection, right? Maybe you thought that you had to let go of this person. Maybe you thought, right? And with the Six of Cups, I feel like this person is gonna come back, right? This person is gonna come back to your life, and so I feel like I'm gonna do an extended about this, okay, continuation, because I want to know what's gonna happen in the future, okay. But mostly the message of the cards that I got, right? This is a specific like message, right? Not everyone has like this difference of age, right? Not everyone is in a separation. But if you are, like I don't feel like those are the types of things that would keep some two people that obviously love themselves, love each other, and obviously love themselves. Okay, uh, I don't think that was the reason to keep those two people apart, right? And so I feel like there's gonna be a continuation of this, and I just want to remind you, okay, uh, of the beautiful energy that you have. Okay, if you keep connecting with spirit, you're gonna live forever, right? We're gonna live forever, and we're gonna attract people who want the best for us, right? And I also want to say that yeah, this is kind of tower moment, right? Because I feel like you saw the relationship totally in a different way, and I feel like that's what spirit wanted, right? To bring up old old wounds, right? Old self-confidence issues, okay? there might be a situation where we're mirroring this person, okay? Because this person is younger. And so when they connect with their energy, you that it's older, right? You that worked to to like to like settle within yourself, right? It takes years and it takes a lot of work in order to settle upon yourself, right? And so maybe you were actually picking up on this person like lack of self confidence, right, towards you, right? And this happens. So remember your intuition, remember like the first moment's feeling, okay? Because then maybe your energies intertwine and then you end up mirroring that person independently if this was your self-confident issues or not, okay? Yeah, I want to say that this person is so attracted to you, okay? Don't doubt that. I feel like this person felt your energy. They're so confident, so beautiful, so like, right, so divine. And they cannot stay away. And the reason for this separation is really not what you think, right? And that's why the tower is here, because I feel like you're about to find out that this person actually really wanted you, right? Maybe you push them away. I don't know, take whatever resonates, maybe you push them away, right? But this person actually wanted you really bad. And they still do. So stay tuned for the extended, okay? If you want to support this channel, please support it, okay? Join the members or send donations. I appreciate so much, so much, so much, okay? Like this message, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks so much. I love you. Bye.